Now at this point, like I told you yesterday, I became a little uncomfortable because everything seemed to be going in one direction. And so I changed my style of doing the search, and I said very specifically, now I'm going to look for things in which he does not come out up ahead. Otherwise, to myself, it will look like I was pushing him up ahead and putting him in front of the race. So the next three are where he comes out anything but first. Number one, birth and parentage. In Hinduism, multiple authors, no specific founder. All the authors were revered individuals born to honorable parents. You look at any of those authors, they were all sages. Buddhism, his father, Suddhodana, a king, and his mother was Maya, a queen. He was born a prince in Lumbini Grove, and the description of where he was born. The whole nation rejoiced at his birth because a prince had been born. Judaism, a man of the house of Levi went and took his wife, a daughter of Levi, bore a son, and she saw that he was a beautiful child, and he became Pharaoh's daughter's son. Again, honorable birth, because later on, the tribe of Levi became a very important tribe because the tribe of Levi was in charge of the central part of the nation, which was the tabernacle and the temple. Tabernacle. Islam, Muhammad was the posthumous son of Abdullah, his mother Amina of the tribe of Quraysh, the clan of Hashim. Once again, the tribe of Quraysh was not the strongest and the most powerful and the most influential, but it was one of the most important because the tribe of Quraysh was the one that would take care of the Kaaba, the most holy place which people go to for pilgrimage today in Mecca. So honorable, pedigree was good. This person, after his mother, Mary, was betrothed to Joseph, before they came together, she was found with child. The only founder conceived out of wedlock. Now to a liberal society, it does not amount to much, but not in first century conservative Palestine. That would be a moral stain to the individual and to the family, and anybody looking on would say, most probably the favor of God is not on them to be born that way. In fact, it dogged his days. When he went to the temple, the religious top brass, the elite, looked at him and said, "Who are you? You are trying to teach us morals and ethics? We were not born of fornication like you. Get out of here." Nobody has ever started a strong, big religious tradition with this kind of a beginning. To be born illegitimate. In fact, in the Jewish traditional writings, even today, this is the genealogical description of this man. So-and-so, bastard son of an adulteress. You read it in their writings. But some questions still remain. How did he develop a following after such a deep moral stain to his name? And number two, when I looked at it, I said, okay, he was despised because of that. He was taunted and thrown off with disdain. We were not born of fornication. So everybody knew there was something wrong. What was wrong? Conceived out of wedlock, illegitimate. Why did they call him illegitimate? Everybody knew who his mother was. The question they could not answer was they did not know who his father was. That is why he was called illegitimate. Nobody could identify his father, either in the village or anywhere else. Do you know, if that's the case, then one claim is still a possibility. His own claim that his father was God. We can't prove it, but the very fact that he was illegitimate, See, if he was born like you and me and we could identify his father and mother, then it's settled. No, you are not God. You have your father, you have your mother. But if you don't have one of them, like in this case, the question can persist. We have not settled the question, but it still persists. You can't simply wipe it off. It could still be there.